G'day everyone. Today I'm going to be looking at an air layering that I started in autumn, and it's now the end of winter here in South Australia. I just wanted to have a look and see how it's growing, so I'm going to attempt some more, and it seems to have been a success. Now, during this video you'll notice it's all jerky. I'm sorry about that. It's because I had a brand new camera and I'd accidentally left it in time-lapse mode, and the audio as a result is missing too. So when I removed the bag, I found it had a lot of ants nesting in it. So the first thing I needed to do was sort of blast them out. So I got the hose and just physically blasted them away. You can still see a few of the ants here, but the roots, while they look very unusual, do exist. So I decided that I would actually chop the tree off and not rewrap it at this point. It's basically around the back got some nice roots and those unusual white spots that you see, but I've cut it off and we're going to see how it goes. So what I'm using for a pot is a kitty litter tray with some holes in the bottom, and I'm just filling it with some baked clay, so a very lightweight, aerated, fairly chunky base. And then underneath that I have a mixture that I need to mix up of just some fine particles, about 50% organic mix, some sand. So it's basically 50-50 coarse aggregate and organic. So basically I'll use that so that it holds the moisture reasonably well while the tree is establishing itself, and then that will later get replaced with a bonsai soil. Now I'm just about to plant the plant, but I thought I'd have a look at the base. So it was 15 centimetres by 10 centimetres, so it's quite a reasonable base I've got there. Basically just chopping off some of the longer shoots off of it, just so that they're not so much in the way. There's a few ants still running around in there too to be annoying. So I basically wire it in. I realised at this point that I hadn't made my wires quite long enough, so I just had to rework them. But anyway, we basically wired that in and then start to fill with some soil. So at this point I'm just firming the soil down, and I do notice there's some roots that aren't quite covered, so I just cover them with a bit of organic before I then apply some gravel and rocks just to hold everything in place. And then I just go through and I've pruned off all of the flowers just so that they're not taking up energy, and a little bit of a clip of branches that are not. So I'm just doing some sealing of the wound on the tree that I cut from. So again, this is just my homemade sealer. So I gave that a good old covering. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So sorry again. I'll ask the usual, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Now I do have another one that I need to cut off that's been sitting for the same time. I'll hopefully record that one properly and give you a bit more detail of the steps I've done, and yeah, I'll catch you after that.